stars out of 5 stars per Google reviews. That's, again, 606-219-5037. No pest we can't help.
We see you, the moms, the dads, on the road, in the office, at the work site, putting in as much time and energy during the 5 to 9 as you did during the 9 to 5. Let us help you take the next step toward improving your career. Lindsey Wilson College offers flexible options to continue your educational journey. A reduced tuition rate is available for students who take classes 100% online and for those who choose to attend LWC's hybrid program at their local community college campus. Earn a bachelor's degree in Human Services and Counseling, Business Administration, Criminal Justice, or let us help you design a degree that fits your goals with LWC's Interdisciplinary Studies option. You will be supported on every step of your LWC journey with the help of a dedicated success coach and a local LWC representative. We know you want more. Take the next step with LWC. Visit us at online.lindsey.edu. Financial aid is still available.
Brandon Forster, we are live here, fans. 2 minutes and 42 seconds to go before we kick off this 12th region semifinal game number 1. Crowd starting to pack in. Brendan, I can't wait to see what it's like before game number 2. I don't see any Somerset or DCA people here yet, but I know Maroon faithful and Mercer County has turned out. Unfortunately for us, our student section, we've got softball playing today and baseball playing today, so it'll be a little short-handed on our student section, but overall, really good crowd so far for game 1.
Tennis has got a match with Somerset on our tennis courts right here in the PC parking lot as well. So very busy Monday in the books right here. But hey, we got no time to wait for all of that. There's a tournament happening and 2 teams right here that both really want it.
Can we go ahead and implore to our coaches? Coaches, look at the regional schedule. Next year on the first or second Monday in March and the second Tuesday in March, you're not allowed to have any games. And I know it's not going to go well, but that is the coach James Murray and me. I don't know, but it's nice to have a student section here, and they were really the best one they had was last week.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, we've got a smaller student section that has showed out right here, so we'll give them some love, along with the student section of Mercer County. Really, James, the student sections for every game that we've had so far in this boys region tournament has been awesome. It's been stellar, and I have no doubt that tonight will live up to that hype as well for both games that we have.
Man, I can't wait. And you know, tonight, talking to the fans, we've lost a starter tonight because fans may not know it yet, but Ethan Idlewine is in street clothes.
I know, yeah.
So it looks like he's had a major ankle injury, and safe to say he won't be playing tomorrow night if we play either.
That hurts.
From the look of being in streets clothes. So that puts Carson Fraley, instead of coming off the bench, being our starter tonight. So let's hope that his injury bug woes are gone and that he's able to make it through the next few games, and we know he's going to battle.
Yeah, so, well, folks, you're in for a treat tonight. Miss Meredith Braun has her Pulaski County Choir that will be sharing and singing the national anthem. They were stellar last week when they sang on Thursday night, and, of course, Owen bringing the national anthem last Wednesday night. He was player of the game where he sang and played guitar. We've got some very talented musicians and singers at Pulaski County High School.
You know, I got on Facebook and I just saw all these people raving about the first 2 national anthems that's been held at Pulaski County High School. And Mr. Toby Durham thanked us personally for having Haley on there. And they do an amazing job. So fans, let's get ready. We're going to pause, get ready for the national anthem and starting lineups.
First, semifinal game featuring the visiting team of the Mercer County Tigers. And the home team on the scoreboard, the Pulaski County Maroons. Before tonight's game, we would like to ask everyone to please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the singing tonight of our national anthem by the Pulaski County High School Chamber Choir. of Meredith Braun. They do a super job. Also tonight, the colors are presented by the Pulaski County High School ROTC Color Guard. The members are Left Rifle Cadet Private Markham, State Flag Cadet Captain Upchurch, National Flag Cadet Private First Class Mounts, and the Right Rifle Cadet Private First Class Alley. Please remain standing until the color guard has exited the playing floor.
That's it, still.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed. Against red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you all to see. Are we ready for some conclusion semifinal basketball action?
That's what I was just looking at.
Now let's start the lineups. First of all, for this is on the scoreboard. The Mercer County Giants. Starting in guard for 10, a 6'1" sophomore, Caleb Murray. Starting in guard for 5, a 6'4" senior, John Lincoln Murray. Starting in guard for 2, a 6' junior, Andrew Clayton. Starting at guard number 4, 6'1" sophomore, Ashton Draper. And starting at guard number 24, 6'6" junior Trevor Allen. Head coach of the Titans, Keith Atkins, your assistants, Brian Bidwell and Justin Allen. And now the starting lineup for the home team on scoreboard, the Pulaski County Maroons. Starting at guard number 4, 6'4" sophomore, Zion Anderson. Starting at guard number 11, a 6'4" junior, Cannon Cool. Starting at guard number 1, a 6'2" sophomore, Carson Braley. Starting at guard number 24, 5'11" senior, Will Blankenship. Starting at guard number 0, 6'3" senior, Jalen Lewis. Head coach John Green, assistant
All right, Brandon Foster, we're about ready to tip. Let's get ready, man. It is time. I'm I'm stoked right here, so let's throw it up and get the action underway.
The last time that we did the Pulaski County game, they came out of the gate like thoroughbred race horses and was hot offensively. Let's see if we got some of that bottled up from the last game, because it looks like we're going to need it. We're down a couple of men in our rotation tonight here, James.
Okay, Jay Hoodie against Ellis. Let's see what Hoodie's got. He's 3 inches smaller, and he wins the tip.
Wow, Carson Fraley, Gavin Cook to his left, Zach Anderson at the free throw line, and Will Blankenship with Jalen Wooldridge as well. Fraley gets it down to Anderson. He's going to post up. He's going to make a move, double team. Tries to get it back to Fraley. Tipped by Ellis. Fraley's going to take Ellis right into the lane. Lays it up. It's in and out. Rebounding by Anderson. Poked out by Fraley, it looks like. Picks it up.
Yes!
And is fouled on Ellis.
Good job, Fraley. Way to go up and get that, baby. Good
Going
battle
in
right
and
there.
challenging it. Big effort right there to know that you keep playing even when it comes off the glass. Ball was tipped loose a couple of times. Looked like Mercer County was going to come away with it, but the extra effort by Fraley was good.
Good job, Carson. So Carson's strength, I would say, is not his free throw shooting until it's the fourth quarter. He's about 70%, I would guess, which is not bad. But here we go. 1 for 2. I hated to jinx him there.
Go ahead, get warmed up. He's 1 for 2, misses the second attempt. Right now, bringing it up the court is Ashton Drakeford. He's got a man in motion to his left. That's Caleb Murray, number 10. John Lincoln Perry with the ball to Murray. Murray dribbles it out, guarded by Wooldridge.
About took steps right there.
To the corner to Drakeford, looking down low to Ellis. He gets it
Good steal right there.
Anderson.
Zach Anderson's defense, man, is spot on.
Blankenship brings it up in a hurry for the Maroons. He gets up, goes one-on-one, doesn't have it. Kicks it out to Anderson for 3.
Wow.
Drops and
Splash
pops.
it down, baby. Number 4 pulling the 3 guns out right here.
And he called for it, clapped for it, had his feet set, shoulders squared. It looked good.
Number 4 gets us to 4 points on the scoreboard.
Murray to John Lincoln Perry. Perry guarded by Fraley. Finds a man in motion. Here's Drakeford now, who has it for the Mercer County Titans, dressed in blue with red and white trim. Kicks it over now to... That is number 2.
Yeah, Zach got him. I agree. Zach's looking.
Andrew Tatum with the drive, fouled by Anderson.
Zach got him just enough of his arm on his face right there that
Probably
it was
need
hard
to
to
let
see.
that go, yeah.
Yeah, need to let that one go. But now we got 1 on both big men. So who's going to get the second foul and have to sit the whole first half?
Well, managing fouls tonight could be really tough, James. As Tatum hits the first free throw to get on the board for the Mercer County Titans.
DCA walks through, so I've seen more height right then than I've seen in a long time.
Oh, just stellar athletes for the Warriors of DCA. Tatum completes the second attempt to go 2 for 2 to make it a 4-2 ball game. Fraley brings it across. He's going to direct traffic. He's guarded by John Lincoln Perry. He's got ISO right now on his man. Drives in, kicks out to Anderson.
I thought he's going to pull it again.
Anderson thought about it, let it go too late. Bounced off each side of the cylinder and out. Rebound comes to Murray. Tatum, who goes coast to coast. Rebounded by Ellis, puts it up and in.
Thank you, get it, guys. Get it over the back. Whoa,
Rebound comes to Blankenship.
No, bad pass, Will.
Thrown out, away. Turnover. Mercer County has the ball.
Good idea, but Will just let him too much right there. So, but as a battle, that should be 4-4. So I don't know how those two were missed, but sort of fortunate.
Drakeford's going to walk it up for the Titans of Mercer County. Drakeford, of course, brother of Anna Drakeford, player for the Mercer County women's basketball team.
Look at
Stolen
Carson
away by
Fraley. Wow, another steal to leak
gets
out.
it ahead to Blankenship. He's out and running.
He's going in strong.
And a foul is going to be on number 4, Drakeford, coming across and swiping, meeting some body.
Brandon, on that one, we all anticipated a foul, but I'm not sure that wasn't a good block. But sometimes when you swing down like that, they're always going to call it, and he swung like it wasn't just a challenge, it was a swinging block.
Yeah.
Will Blankenship, I talked to Coach Fraley today, or Colton Fraley, and we think he's somewhere right around 87% on the season from the free throw line.
Wow, that's solid. Blankenship now 2 for 2.
Gavin on the defense right there, made him throw it into the second one. But
Tatum to Drakeford. Sorry.
Speaking of Drakeford, man, she's a heck of a player, dude.
She took over the 12th region tournament a year ago.
Oh, yeah, second foul.
That's 2.
He's out. That's going to kill us.
Fraley's coming into the game to check in for Anderson.
Zach has got to know that you cannot go for that steal when you've already got one early foul right there. So, Brandon, now all of a sudden I'm worried for the Maroons because it's going to be a big difference because now it's going to be Foster has got to step up and do a job now.
Down 2 rebounders, man. I tell you, that's tough for Fraley's Maroons.
We got a quick timeout, so I don't know what this is over. Official timeout.
Got something on the court, it looks like.
We got a player hurt. We got blood, I think.
Oh, okay.
So I see blood down here in the corner, so I don't know how he ended up getting hurt.
We're going to treat all things with bloodborne pathogens right here.
This will be a short delay. Let's go ahead and thank our sponsors, and we'll go to commercial, fans, and come back.
Tucker's Precision Lawn Care and Pressure Washing can do it all, such as mowing, landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, Christmas light installation, and junk removal. We are fully insured. Give them a call at 606-425-2580. That's 606-425-2580.
All right, we're back live, but we still have nobody to clean up the blood spots on the floor. So it looks like Katie Jackson here, our personal trainer, is going around looking for it. But I see one in front of the Mercer bench, and evidently they don't see it, or maybe we don't have the right chemicals. What do you think here, Brendan Foster? Call it out here.
I'm going to say it is. It's probably a bleach, water, alcohol solution, maybe 1 to 1 to 1. Good to cut that to where we don't have that out here affecting anybody.
Now, we'll go ahead and talk about this, but we talked about the one X factor that could not afford to happen was the one thing that's already happened.
Yeah.
And now as a Maroon fan, you have to be really worried. As a Titan fan, you're really happy because Zach Anderson is a beast on defense, and his second foul was just silly.
Well,
you can't go from the weak side reaching for a steal when you already got one quick foul.
In the first quarter with 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter, and he's been rebounding really well. Yeah, that stinks. The team's going to be affected by this going forward.
I mean, at best, he comes in to start a second quarter, but knowing Coach Fraley, he may set the entire first half depending on how the score goes. Yeah. And I can't blame Coach Fraley because you're not going to get 3 fouls on a player in the first quarter ever if you're any type of coach. And very few coaches will get 3 on them in the first half because the second half is so much more important during crunch time.
Foster Fraley's been playing really good minutes off the bench, but now tonight he's going to be asked to step in and play more and give more than he has. So right now it's the Maroons down several players, and
fans, I think there are even more blood spots here, so I'm going to go ahead and thank a few more sponsors while we got a chance here, and we'll just give them some ad time because this is taking a while. So let's go back to another commercial.
Hungry for a great breakfast or lunch sandwich? Need energy or gas for that commute? Then look no farther than Nelson Valley Grocery, located at 2601 Highway 39 in Somerset, Kentucky. Critics rave about their sausage biscuits, chicken sandwiches, and so much more. Stop by today and you will experience not only great food, but a friendly smile and amazing service.
I don't know, I think John Lincoln Perry got hit.
Wow, we're back on. We probably should run some more, Brandon, but we got a lot of airtime here. You know, and that must have been dripping a long way because now we had Coach Fraley having to come out and help with the cleanup. So evidently they've been about 12 to 14. The referees are even involved to get the game back started. So you talk about a little bit of delay here to get your legs back under you.
Yeah, you know, when it comes to bloodborne pathogens, everyone's trained on this in the school district, of course, across the bluegrass, across the state. Definitely want to take it seriously. Of course, wearing that with contact to others, you just never know. Don't want to take any chances.
Let's just hope that the Mercer County player's okay and doesn't require any stitches or anything. And the weird part is I never noticed it while I'm watching the game. The only time I noticed was when the kid was walking off the floor and they stopped the game.
It reminds me eerily, James, of our game last Wednesday where I had no idea until after the game, oh, yeah, I didn't see Ethan playing because everybody was just cooking and playing so well. Speed of the game, too. I just lost track of it. And, yeah, I didn't realize he had turned his ankle in the first quarter. So,
Yeah, he looks a lot better in a Maroons uniform than he does in his casual attire on the end of the bench. So I feel sorry for the young man. The good news is he's only a junior, so hopefully he's had some more regional tournament experience. But it just sucks at this time of year that you got to miss the most meaningful games.
We need somebody to come out and give us 5 fouls here that can give us significant minutes if you're a Maroons fan. So anybody that's got eligibility, we'll take it.
You know, and this is sort of what they prep you for. They always say next man up, next man up. Tonight it truly is, because now all of a sudden you've lost 2 starters, Ethan Idlewine and Zach Anderson, and now you've got to have that 6th, 7th, 8th man come in and do a good role-playing job for you. So when they say the bench isn't important, it's a misled fact that you're only as good as your bench is in a lot of these contests.
We've seen that play factors for other teams who's not as deep, where they run out of gas, and it most certainly could be the case right now. So let's see. Let's hope not. But we've got Drakeford. And this is number 10, Murray. Back to Drakeford.
Wild pass.
Back to Murray in the corner, guarded by Woodridge. Pushes off, goes in the lane. Finds number 3. That's number 3, Jackson Dowdy. Back to Drakeford.
Pick and roll
Drakeford
right here.
takes the screen. Guarded by Blankenship. Goes in.
Back.
Gable stolen away.
Off Will's back. Whoa, Jay
Woodridge
Hoodie.
slows it down. 4 minutes, 45 seconds to play. Maroons with a 4-point lead. Tight right here early on, James.
Brandon, here's what's so weird about Coach Fraley, and I love it. Almost everybody on the team can be his point guard.
Yeah, everybody handles the ball really well. Got to take care of the basketball when you get further in postseason play. Here's Fraley wide open for 3.
Splash, baby! Yes, sir! Flashes up the 3 sign. The coach's son coming out firing.
That was a big shot. 9-2 Maroons.
If you want to triple team Carson in the post, you're going to have to pay the penalty.
Man, he's got a beloved fan section here. Tatum playing really well. Gets Ellis off the pick and roll. Misses it. Rebound comes away.
Sir,
Fraley picks it up.
Go get it, baby. Gavin in the corner.
Blankenship up in a hurry.
Foul. He got
it
hit
up
right in
into
the face.
glass. No good.
Wow. Yeah, Will's
They're going to let it go. Here comes the Titans up in a hurry. That's Drakeford. Back to Tatum. Tatum looking down low, trying to find Drakeford at the top of the key. He drives, kicks it out to Dowdy for 3. No good. Rebounds in and out to Carson Fraley. Looking for his point guard, Blankenship.
All right. Let's go here. Jay Hoodie's wide open. Pull it,
wide
baby.
Open.
They're going to leave you that wide open.
Woodridge.
Gosh, you got to make it. Look at this rebound by Gavin Cook.
Back to Woodridge. Back to Cook.
Okay, be patient,
Finds
guys.
Fraley. Fraley drives in. Off the glass.
Sir. Too big, too strong. Timeout, Mercer. 11-2 Maroons. Let's go to commercial break.
A lot of people go to where they bank their whole life. They put in that mortgage application and they get a rejection letter, but they don't get a why. They don't get that 20-minute phone call from their lender to explain the obstacles that are in their way, what those obstacles are and how they can overcome them, what they could have done differently in the process. And they don't understand that they have options. Our job is to educate you on those options. Our job is to learn you, to identify the obstacles in your path, make a plan, execute it, and get you over the finish line of homeownership.
We're back on the air. What a start right here, Brendan Foster. Even with Zach Anderson with 2 fouls, Foster Fraley coming in, hitting a big 3, getting a big rebound.
Rebound and 3.
The team rebounding. Gavin with that offensive rebound and able to swing it back around. And all of a sudden, it's 11-2 Pulaski, and they're on a heck of a heater here to start the game.
Crazy. Got 3 players with 3 points right now for the Maroons. Blankenship with 2.
Blankenship needs to get his act together and get that 3rd point.
Here is Tatum, guarded by Cook. Cook playing really good defense on Tatum. Going to take a screen right, picked up by Fraley and Cook. He's going to pull up on the baseline for 2. Rebound comes up with it.
Wow, Carson don't lose too many of those. Look here, Foster Fraley.
Number 20 is in the game. That is number, trying to get the name right. Can't find his name on the roster.
That was the offensive rebound there, Brandon, we didn't get. So that was, normally Carson will get that rebound.
2nd and 3rd chances and attempts at it puts Mercer County off that scoring drought right here. Blankenship goes right, goes in on 2 defenders. Rebound Carson Fraley.
Big rebound.
Big man's rebound.
Man points, number one. Penny Hardaway is bringing it.
Carson's got 5 now for the Maroons, and he's putting more minutes in a quarter than he ever has. Here comes into
Jay Hoodie went and got
gets
it.
his own block and puts it up and in. Got to keep playing.
Hey, that's good help with Jay Hoodie on the weak side, though.
Fraley, Blankenship, Wooldridge, and Cook to the
Come
game
on,
for
Fraley.
the
We need
Maroons.
some more big minutes out of you.
Wooldridge with the ball, looking down low. Finds Gavin Cook. Gavin Cook had a look at it, thought about it. Fraley thought about it, letting it go. Here's Wooldridge pulling it out. Back to Cook. He's going to let it go this time. For 3, it's good.
Gavin Cook is the best three-point shooter in the 12th region.
Big
16-7.
shots. Man, he let that go with confidence. Just let it fly.
He knew it was good the moment it left his fingers, Forster.
Tatum bringing it up, guarded by Cook. Starting to pick up here in this first quarter still. Feels like the third. It's been a long quarter of basketball.
That's just because of a 15-minute delay.
Gavin Cook extends out defensively.
Jay
tipped
Hoodie,
away.
yes.
Here's Blankenship off and running for the Maroons.
He's
he lays
too
it up
good.
for 2.
Will the thrill. Maroons
18-7. 18-7. Maroons, on my bad. Dowdy with the ball, trying to get it down to Ellis. He's guarded by Fraley. Back to the basket. No one's better than Ellis. Back to Dowdy, back to Ellis. Ellis spots up, puts it on the floor, goes around Fraley and puts it up and in.
You see that left arm go around? 18-9.
Caught Fraley standing still just for a second, and Ellis takes advantage of it. Good feet work there. Wooldridge finds Foster Fraley.
Foster, if he backs off of you, I'd pull it again, baby.
Blankenship back to Carson Fraley. Foster on the right wing. He has the ball, looking left to Cook. Carson's going to direct traffic and call the spot right here in action.
One shot. Carson's going to back it out, set it up for the Maroons. Brandon, once again, I want to see this with 6 seconds or left.
Carson's guarded by Caleb
Push
Murray.
off. I agree.
Yep, they're going to call offensive foul on Carson Fraley.
He did. That's big at the end of the quarter because now they may score 3 and it's going to be 18-12 instead of 18-9, 20-9, 21-9. So we got to clean that up.
Is that his second foul?
No.
Okay.
No, we only got 3 fouls.
Cook.
Foul
And they're going to call him for body with Murray.
I agree, both times. That guy's talking to Gavin Cook right there. So 11-2, having some words. Look
A lot
here.
of talking right now going on with Murray and Cook. 2 competitors going at it. John Lincoln Perry back into the game, I believe. Number 33. Don't have him on the books.
Yes, okay. Big man missed it. Let's go thank our sponsors. 18-9 Maroons after 1.
I don't have 30.
A lot of people go to where they bank their whole life. They put in that mortgage application and they get a rejection letter, but they don't get a why. They don't get that 20-minute phone call from their lender to explain the obstacles that are in their way, what those obstacles are and how they can overcome them, what they could have done differently in the process. And they don't understand that they have options. Our job is to educate you on those options. Our job is to learn you, to identify the obstacles in your path, make a plan, execute it, and get you over the finish line of homeownership.
All right, we're back on the air, Brandon Foster. So great game here so far for the Maroons, although we lost Zach Anderson with 2 fouls. But Foster Fraley, dude, if I've got to brag on somebody in the first quarter, Foster's 3 set the tone right there.
Yeah.
And every one of them's playing hard, crashing the boards and rebounding. But they're doing the small things so far that it takes to win a regional semifinal game.
It's a lot of basketball being played without one of your starters, but make it down 2 starters with Ethan Adewine, with Zach Anderson getting into foul trouble. I hate to keep harping on that, but man, Coach Fraley's got his work cut out for him.
All right, here we go. Mercer ball to start the second quarter, 18-9. Let's see what type of set they're going to say.
Here is Murray to Lincoln Perry, who might be wearing 33 right now, I think. Murray to the corner to Dowdy, down to Ellis. They're going to go down low. That's the coaches' matchup that they want. And Ellis Ellis goes up, makes a man move to make it 18-11.
Foster's got to do a little better job of fighting over the top, Brandon, and getting to the front side. That's what Zach Anderson usually does, is deny the entry pass. If that big man gets it in that close, he's going to be dangerous every time.
Here is Blankenship. Blankenship to Carson Fraley, back to
sealed.
Gavin. Gavin Cook to Foster, back to now freshman Caden Hargis.
Got him. Oh, I didn't want the foul.
By Foster to
Yeah, I
catch
didn't want the foul on that one. Had him sealed. Good seal by Foster.
This is the time of the year where you just get into your offense and you don't want to change too much of what got you here as far as offensively. Get into your sets, do what it is that you do. Be patient with the basketball. Good things happen. Freshman Hargis to Cook. Back to Blankenship in the corner. He's playing a lot of minutes right now. Blankenship comes to a dribble stop. Knocked out of bounds by a Mercer County defender. It's going to stay with the Maroons.
Good idea on the pass and got a hand up, knocked out of bounds. So Maroons, I'd feel comfortable here, Brandon, if we could get up to that 10-point lead. But we know this is going to be a battle.
A little bit of a drought. Haven't scored in the last 2 minutes and a half for the Maroons. Credit the defense of Mercer County. Blankenship, patient, dribbles in, gets it to Hargis, the freshman, powers in for a move.
Ripped his whole arm
and
off.
They have
Number
a turnover,
10 ripped his hand off.
We've got a tough matchup right here. Being strong with the basketball is going to be important. Here's Ellis, catches it with two hands back to Lincoln Perry. Perry drives in, makes a Euro step, puts it up and in. Big break there.
All of a sudden, it's a 5-point game, but I promise you that Hargis got fouled on the last drive.
Turnover, Maroons turns into 2 points real quick by Mercer County, and that lead is cut to 5. Carson almost lost it, goes up.
Too strong. Love watching number 1 play the game of basketball. 20-13.
Extends the lead there. What you got to do, you got to answer them here. This is Murray to number 20, Jackson Perry to Dowdy, back to Murray, handling it for Mercer County, looking.
Playing a little 3-2 zone, Brandon, and throwing them off here a little bit.
Dowdy into the game, Perry, Ellis, and number 10, Caleb Murray.
Rebound it.
Blankenship with the quick pull-up, no good. Rebounded, Jackson Perry, he's off and running with it. Gets it up to Tatum. Tatum dribbles it up, stopped by Cook. Gets it down to wide open Ellis, who puts it up in the air. Two-man basketball.
If there anything else, you've got to know where the 6'6" guy is. There's no reason that he snuck in the lane right there without a body check.
Very tight game right now. Both teams trying to manage fouls. Carson Fraley thought about going in.
Whoa, we about to run into each other.
Gets it back out to his point guard, Blankenship for the Maroons. Number 24 is going to slow it down. Runs the set to freshman Hargis, back to Carson Fraley, the sophomore. Drives in, puts it off the glass. Too hard. Rebound comes to Ellis. And it's Mercer County wanting to get up fast in action. Shoulder comes in. 2-point basket. Murray, big move, big play right there by the Titans to keep them alive.
6-0 run by Mercer. So, Brandon, all of a sudden it's a 3-point game. Maroons haven't scored in a while and haven't had, well, Carson was a pretty good look there, but we're going to run some offense.
20-17. Saw an 11-point lead, now shaved to 3. Carson patient with the basketball, tipped away
from Carson, and now it's a 1-point
Tatum
game.
Who intercepts it and puts it up and in.
Timeout, John Fraley. Mercer County is on fire. 1-point lead. 8-0 run.
Got a nasty pest or infestation that you just can't get rid of? All-around termite and pest control can help. Whether you are dealing with a minor pest issue or a full-blown infestation, we have the expertise and experience to handle it. Our team of experts are equipped with the latest tools and techniques to ensure that your property is completely pest-free. Call to schedule your appointment today at 606-219-5037. 5 stars out of 5 stars per Google reviews. That's, again, 606-219-5037. No pest we can't help.
All right, fans, we are back. An 8-0 run by Mercer County has it 20-19. So now all of a sudden you've got that regional tournament atmosphere, and there are a lot of excitement in the gym.
Yeah. 4 minutes, 5 seconds left to go in the second quarter. It's been all Titans right now. An 11-point lead, shaved down to 1 now, and Pulaski just really struggling offensively right here in this second quarter.
Got Jay Hoodie back in the game. Now we're running our offense.
Blankenship with the curl. Brings it out. He's guarded by Jackson Perry. Blankenship kicks it out to Foster Fraley for 3.
Oh, that looked good. Jay Hoodie, good rebound, baby. Swing it. He's wide open. Get it to him.
Blankenship thought about the 3, goes baseline. There's the floater over Ellis.
Oh, dang it.
Met with him, but rebound goes to Ellis and Mercer County with the chance to take the lead.
I really wanted that 3, and it seemed like he was there for 5 seconds before the pass ever went over.
His floater has been money so far, but right now, rebound comes to Blankenship. Off the 3-point miss by Tatum. Here's Carson Fraley. Gets it to Foster Fraley, who's going to dribble it at the top of the key, guarded by Ellis. So far, defensively, Mercer County has been really well. Ellis came over on the weak side to block it. Might have affected the shot right there.
Nose bleeding again, so we got to have him come out again. The nosebleed never has stopped for Murray. Might have to get him another jersey. I don't know.
Pause and play here.
Yeah, it's just funneling out of here, fans.
Wow.
So we might end up having more blood on the court once again. Did he get off in time? AD from Mercer is pointing to the spot, and sure enough, we've got to have another cleanup.
We may have to pause here.
So let's go ahead and take another commercial break.
Let us show you the strength that comes by making every moment count. We're here to help. Hospice of Lake Cumberland.
Come visit the professionals at Fox Total Car Care for all your car service needs, including tire sales, installations, brakes, alignment, and more.
Time to shine, yeah! Watch me now. Watch me now. Watch me now.
All right, fans, we're back on the air. The Maroons clinging to 1-point lead, 20-19. I've got to give my unofficial other son a shout out. Hagen Hubbard is watching from Newport News, Virginia tonight, a proud member of our Air Force. So thank you, Hagen, for serving the military, and try to bring the Maroons some luck.
Foster Fraley's 3-point attempt that he took just rimmed out, but he's got to take that shot. Here is Ellis down low, met with contact.
That almost seems like he got all the way underneath the rim, Brandon, and didn't know where he was, so he sort of got bailed out for that one, but it was a foul. 2 of them converged on him. So, but they've got their answer on the inside. We've got to do something to combat that. John Fraley's going to come up with an answer.
He takes up a lot of space.
The answer, and he's on the bench.
Yeah. He takes up a lot of space. Ellis is a big man, catches the ball really well. He shoots it really well. He's got good hands, misses his first attempt. Here's a chance to tie.
So it'll be tied 20-20 after this free throw with 2:40 left to go. And it's good.
Rims in. It's good. Maroons has been without a basket for the last 3 minutes, James.
It is crunch time. If you'll remember, they were up 18-11 or so late in the first quarter, and they've scored 2 points this quarter.
Blankenship now with the basketball. Looking for an answer. A lot of size defensively Mercer County throws at you. And if that size affects you, you better believe the size of DCA can affect you. Goodness.
I think Will had the floater again then if he wanted it, but he chose not to.
ISO by Carson. He's going to drive in. Laced off the glass too hard.
Yes,
they're going to call Woldridge over the back.
That's 3 straight that Carson has missed. Brandon, I think he's going away from the basket just a little bit instead of going in with his lead shoulder.
Yeah.
And it makes a difference.
That, I don't know if it's the height of the man in front of him or he's looking for, someone like Anderson who's usually there on the other side to pick up the rebound. But, hey, that's a luxury we've had that we're just missing tonight. Tatum gets it over to Ellis. Ellis can shoot the basketball.
Oh, back cut. Nobody's
door
there.
to Jackson Perry. Lead goes Mercer County. It's been all Mercer County the second quarter.
10-0 run here in the last 4 minutes of the game. PC cannot find the basket.
Offensively, Maroons have been cold. Blankenship. Everything's ISO right now.
We need to set some screens, some back screens, cross screens, something to get some motion out here on the court.
Finding things in stride right here. Here's Foster Fraley. Again, the drought is 4 minutes for the Maroons without a basket. Here's Blankenship. Drives left. Met by Ellis. He pulls it out. Comes back to the left wing. Drives in on Ellis. Comes across
Yes,
and lays
sir.
it up
Wheel,
and in.
don't take the big man to the hoop. Man, did we need that of our senior. 22-22.
Here is Tatum from Mercer County to Ellis to Perry. Back to Tatum. Tatum looking left, guarded by Blankenship, gets it down
Oh, my
low.
gosh. He just fell right there.
And they're going to call Gavin
Yeah.
Cook or Wooldridge. I don't know which one.
Gavin Cook.
It's his first or second. His second. Now we're managing fouls. Don't want anyone to pick up three here.
Foster's the one with the size. So when Foster gets switched off him, it makes a big difference. Now Carson
Carson's
can man
now
up too.
on Ellis, and Carson's looking to not pick up his second. Here's Dowdy, who goes baseline wide open. Rebound goes to Foster Fraley.
Yeah, there we go. Foster, bring it out of there, big
Tatum
man.
across his back.
22-22, so Coach Fraley's going to have to run for one shot here, Brandon. What can we do this time as far as end of quarter execution?
Yeah, Carson says, out of that last timeout, put me on their best man. As soon as Gavin Cook picked up his second, he goes immediately on Ellis in that next possession. That was big. Blankenship with the basketball. Tie game.
Ellis has got to play this entire first half with that one foul, and he picked up the very first foul of the game, and, Zach got boom, boom, back to back.
Back to back. Gavin Cook now with two.
I want it with 6 or less, Will.
Blankenship now goes left. He's going to pull up right at that wing. That's his shot, too. Rebound by Dowdy. He's going to throw it up from half court. Good. It went off the backboard.
22-22 at halftime. Strap on those seatbelts. We'll be back for the second half. Let's thank our sponsors and go to the halftime show.
On the day of the fire, I had left that morning to fly to Boston. My alarm system was not even on. It wasn't even activated at the time, but yet the smoke detector went off and signaled our neighborhood fire department automatically. And when they walked up there, they told me, they said, your house was just minutes away from being fully engulfed because it had gone up the walls, it was on the ceiling, it was going down in the carpet, but they got there so fast because of the system notified them. It saved the rest of my house, and my 3 dogs were in there. It saved my dogs. I'm extremely grateful for my Silent Guard system. I don't know where we would be without it. It saved everything that day.
Do you want to go to college, but you don't have a way to pay for it? Do you have a passion for working with your hands or learning a trade skill, or even starting a STEM career? The Kentucky Army National Guard will pay 100% of your trade school or college and will give you real-life experience while you're getting paid. Are you self-employed, own your own business, or just pay an outrageous amount of money for health, dental, or life insurance? The Kentucky Army National Guard provides all of these and more with TRICARE Select Reserve at a better than affordable rate. Are you someone that is interested in serving your country in the military, but you want to stay closer to home? The Kentucky Army National Guard allows you to live here and serve here. Serve part-time in our community 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks during the summer. Contact Staff Sergeant Sebastian Rode now to learn more at 606-269-2450. Kentucky Army National Guard for you.
Time here at Pulaski County Gym, first game between the Mercer County Titans and the Pulaski County Maroons. Deadlocked at 22 apiece, and everything we said on pregame, well, really, Kenny, you called pregame, is kind of coming to fruition. A tale of 2 games in that first half.
Yes, very much so. Pulaski come out. They had a chance to, and I know this sounds ridiculous, but they had a chance to put the game away early. Yeah. They had almost maybe a 10 or 11 point lead. Zach Anderson gets a second foul with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, and everything changes after that. Now, listen, they're missing a lot of easy shots. They're having to run their offense. Mercer's playing great defense, and I think Mercer come out of the gate a little. You expected them to be a little tense, a little tight, big game. And, I thought Pulaski had a chance to really put their foot on the gas. And Mercer went around. And now you got a 22-22 game. And you're on a 44-point pace. 44. And I'm telling you, that is not a good remedy for Pulaski. I think, how many points did Pulaski score in that second quarter? 4?
Yeah, there was 4.5 minutes they were on a scoring drought.
So, this is not, everything right now is leaning toward Mercer County. All momentum, play and everything.
Well, two guys that picked it up. Jackson Perry, Tatum got into the defensive lanes, caused a turnover and a quick basket where Mercer decided to switch up the pace and get up the floor quick offensively. And then the man who was there to clean up a lot of things that bailed him out a lot was my man Trevor Ellis. Dude, he is cleaning up the glass and he's taking up so much space. I don't know how much Foster Fraley can do it. So Zach Anderson is going to have to come back in and let his presence known. We got to have the rebounding. But right now for scoring, Carson Fraley leads all scores for the Maroons with 7. Zach Anderson went to the bench, had red hot. He was 1 for 2 behind the arc, hit a 3. Will Blankenship had 6. He ended a 4.5-minute scoring drought that the Maroons found themselves on. Foster Fraley hit a 3 for a heat check. He missed his next attempt. And then Gavin Cook had a 3, and then he's just been locked in defensively with Tatum. So right now, it's a defensive war.
Yeah, now listen, this is something a lot of, I don't know if you guys at home probably can't see this like we can, but it's getting chippy out there.
Yeah.
There's some talking going on. There's some physical play. Neither team is backing down. And listen, in a game like this, that's what you like that. You want to see that because everybody wants to win. But here's another thing. Carson Fraley and Will Blankenship are getting to the rim. Right? They're getting to the rim. They're just not finishing right now. So, that's going to be something that's very important to as the game goes on. Mercer's had a few wide open layups here and there, but Mercer's really working hard for everything they're getting. They've had a few steal, fast break layups. That was also turnovers. Pulaski can clean a lot of this up. They can make some shots, and they can get back to that 6, 8, 10-point lead pretty easily. But right now, man, I'm telling you, you let Mercer hang around, you're in a dogfight now, they're not going nowhere. And it's halftime, it's 0-0. They believe they can win. And when you got Trevor Ellis, he's a different type of player. He's an animal.
I think the scouting report, coach's report coming out of this halftime for Mercer County is to definitely dominate the paint right now since it's going to be slow, minimize possessions, and Pulaski has found themselves in a cold drought. I think Ellis is going to clean up a lot of that. One thing that we did notice is John Lincoln Perry's limited action also in that first half for Mercer County. He's dealing with some nosebleeds, and that caused 2 quick timeouts, 2 very quick resets in this game that kind of changed everything, what everybody was doing offensively on both sides. So what are we going to do defensively? What is Coach Fraley going to dial up after this halftime to try to keep Trevor Ellis in check? I guess we will see and we will find out. But right now, it's going to be what you said, those drives where we miss a lot of chippies and 2-footers and 4-footers. It's that Mercer County size, Kenny.
Man, I'll tell you right now, if you're Coach Atkins in Mercer County, this is my message coming out. Let's keep the pace slow. We want this game to be a long, drug-out. Because here's the thing. If Pulaski comes out and scores 30, 35 points in the second half, they're going to win. So you're going to keep it. When you're the underdog, you've got to muck it up a little bit. You know what I mean? You've got to junk it up. You've got to make it a dogfight, physical battle. Pulaski coach Fraley's like, all right, we need to speed it up. We need to get turnovers. We need to get this game on a scoring pace, an offensive pace. And I'm eager to see me and you talk about this. Is our favorite thing to say, I think. Third quarter, first 4 minutes, what's going to happen. And we are 3 minutes and counting before the second half starts, and I'm excited. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, we've called that a lot. It's all about that first 4 minutes in the third quarter, who's going to establish the tone. But folks, stick around. It's the second half. It's Mercer County and Pulaski County coming up in this region semifinal.
We see you, the moms, the dads. On the road, in the office, at the work site, putting in as much time and energy during the 5 to 9 as you did during the 9 to 5. Let us help you take the next step toward improving your career. Lindsey Wilson College offers flexible options to continue your educational journey. A reduced tuition rate is available for students who take classes 100% online and for those who choose to attend LWC's hybrid program at their local community college campus. Earn a bachelor's degree in Human Services and Counseling, Business Administration, Criminal Justice, or let us help you design a degree that fits your goals with LWC's Interdisciplinary Studies option. You will be supported on every step of your LWC journey with the help of a dedicated success coach and a local LWC representative. We know you want more. Take the next step with LWC. Visit us at online.lindsey.edu. Financial aid is still available.
Charles Cromer and family is proud to call Pulaski County home and has for over 4 generations. To say he has a vested interest in taking care of Pulaski Countyans could not be more true. So stop by 705 West Highway 80 for all of your insurance needs. And remember, you truly are in good hands with Charles Cromer Allstate Insurance. Are you in good hands? Crane and Boom Services of Kentucky. Whether it's trusses, air conditioner unit, swimming pool insert, hot tub, signs, flagpole lifted, or a grain bin moved, if you can't lift it, Josh can. Remember, Crane and Boom Services of Kentucky for all of your lifting needs. No job too big or small, Crane and Boom comes 100% recommended by Maroon Sports Network. So call 606-305-1832 and ask for Josh. Crane and Boom.
Come visit the professionals at Fox Total Car Care for all your car service needs, including tire sales, installations, brakes, alignment, and more.
Unfortunately, we're back on the air, so I didn't get to hear anything you and Kenny G said, but I'm sure it was revealing. But probably talked about the offensive inefficiency of Pulaski County in the second quarter to only put up a 4-pack. I don't know of the last time I can think of that only had 4 points in a quarter, but kudos to Mercer County coming out and competing, because now we've got a real game, 22-22 going to the third quarter.
Yeah, one thing we talked about is if this game stays in under or at the 40s, it's Mercer County's favorite. We'll see. Blankenship to Fraley. Fraley takes the screen back to Blankenship on the wing. Looking, guarded by Murray.
Is that not a reach?
Trying to get it down to Anderson, who's met by Jackson Perry by the foul.
So first foul early. Zach Anderson posting up. So good start.
Or, I'm sorry, John Lincoln Perry. Anderson with the inbounds. Gets it back to Blankenship. Blankenship looking down low to
That's not a foul.
Carson.
Wow.
Kind of met with a lot of hands inside there. He's guarded by John Lincoln Perry. Anderson for 3. In and out. Off the cylinder.
Which I love his 3-point stroke. That looked like it was spot
Rebound
on.
to Ashton Drakeford.
Nope. One thing to notice here, watch how Zach plays defense against him here in the post. Watch push off, absolutely offensive.
And that's going to be Ellis
Extended
for
that
his
arm right
second.
from the beginning.
That's a big play.
That's his second. Now, Brandon, let's see which big man gets their third foul the first.
Zach really changed
you get your
some
third
things.
foul in the third quarter, you've got to come out for the rest of the quarter.
Let's see. Blankenship brings it up for the Maroons. Deadlocked at 22 apiece. Finds Carson Fraley. Carson Fraley looking to Will Blankenship to the right wing, guarded by Murray. Will Blankenship takes him off the dribble, off the glass, and Woldridge is there to pick it up.
Yes, sir. Way to get in there, Zero. Way to battle.
His first basket of the night for the Maroons.
Oh, steal. Zach
Stolen
Anderson,
away.
Gavin Cook.
Gavin
and
Cook made the
Waller.
foul.
Yes, sir. Number 11. Bring it to the house.
It's a big turnaround.
Yes, sir. Bring some
Gavin
energy
Cook.
out there.
Good defense there by the Maroons.
Man, most people know I'm a huge number 11 fan. Having him in class just makes it so much more special.
Yeah.
His energy and enthusiasm is infectious out there.
He's turned into Mr. Cool around the hallways at Pulaski County High School. And I would have never thought, because Gavin is so quiet and resound, but this year especially can't get the free throw to fall.
Okay, no crazy fouls here.
You want to get the body off of Tatum there. Tatum brings it up for Mercer County. Finds Perry, or I'm sorry, Dowdy. Or Murray, I'm sorry. I keep saying that wrong, Mercer County fans. I'm sorry. That is
Zach had
Caleb
to let
Murray.
him go there because Zach would have normally contested that, but he didn't want to get his third, so that was actually a smart play by Zach Anderson.
2-point game for the Maroons. Blankenship finds Gavin Cook. Back to Zach Anderson. Back to Carson Fraley. Fraley dribbles it out, gets it back down to Zach Anderson, who goes up. No foul called as he hits the deck. They're going to let him play here, it looks like. Tatum brings it up in a hurry for the Titans, slows it down, brings it to the top of the key. He's guarded by Gavin Cook. Dribble drive to Jackson Perry.
I love the back screen by Mercer. Makes you really talk.
John Lincoln Perry. I keep saying Jackson Perry.
John Lincoln, baby, John Lincoln.
Caleb Murray with the basketball. Dribbles left.
Oh, almost a walk.
Hands it off to John Lincoln Perry. Picks up his dribble. Trevor Ellis at the top of the key, nowhere to go. He's going to put it on the floor. He's going to go all the way to the basket and score. And that's Carson's second.
Sadly, I agree with the call. Carson undercut him and took his legs out from him. Saw it coming. They gave the big man
Ellis
too much
with
room.
a big play.
No,
And
what
a
a
long
bad
rebound
bounce
comes back to the Titans.
What a bad bounce.
Tied up at 26. It's Murray going to John Lincoln Perry, who comes, spins, puts it off the glass and in.
Mercer's lead.
Intensity.
28-26. What have we got to answer on the home side?
Blankenship. He's going to drive into 2-3 zone by Mercer County. And that's Carson Fraley who drives in. He puts it off the glass,
Missed
can't get the
another
roll. Rebound comes to Ellis. He gets it up to Murray, who's up in a hurry. Murray's going to drive baseline, kicks it outside to the wing. Wide open is Murray. 4-point lead by Mercer County.
This place is electric beside us. Let's go ahead and thank our sponsors.
It's the new year, new you, but by February, you give up. Let Affordable Medical Weight Loss Centers of Kentucky help you achieve your goal. No dieting, no exercise, just results. With Americans' #1 weight loss supplement, semaglutide or tirzepatide, and weight loss sculpting by Invisa Red. A weight loss breakthrough that finally works. This year, take charge and transform your life with our services. Visit us today at Affordable Medical Weight Loss Centers of Kentucky.
All right, we are back. 30-26 and not looking good for the Maroons right here, down 4 points early in the third quarter. So Coach Fraley was probably the maddest I've seen him this season so far.
Big 8-point swing there. Maroons up 4, now finds themselves down 4. So that was a big couple of possessions. And off that long free throw miss.
I thought he had it from there. He still takes it now late, though.
Blankenship takes a 3. It's no good. Rebound comes off to, looks like Jackson Perry. Timeout comes to Mercer County as Tatum was stuck in a trap in the corner.
A lot of people go to where they bank their whole life. They put in that mortgage application and they get a rejection letter, but they don't get a why. They don't get that 20-minute phone call from their lender to explain the obstacles that are in their way, what those obstacles are and how they can overcome them, what they could have done differently in the process. And they don't understand that they have options. Our job is to educate you on those options. Our job is to learn you, to identify the obstacles in your path, make a plan, execute it, and get you over the finish line of homeownership.
All right, back on the air, 30-26, Mercer County with all the momentum and with the basketball. Good trap by Pulaski to make them use the timeout in the backcourt, Brandon, but right now, Pulaski's reeling just a little bit early in the third.
Yeah. Mercer County has come out with a lot of intensity, down 4, and played hard to get themselves back up 4. Here is John Lincoln Perry, who gets it up to Murray gets it back into the corner to Jackson Perry. Down low to Ellis. You got to like that matchup. He finds Murray.
Good defense by Carson Fraley.
Nothing there. Blankenship's going to bring it up in a hurry, but Mercer County's got numbers. Ellis sends Blankenship shot back. Zach Anderson making a move, throws it away, and it's picked up by Jackson Perry. John Lincoln Perry brings it up in a hurry for Mercer County. Up 4. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Perry with the ball. Guarded by Cook. He's at the top of the key. Gets it to Ellis. Ellis is going to let it ride for 3. It's a big shot.
Up 7. I feel like Kenny Loggins. I feel like we're in the danger zone here, Brandon
absolutely.
Forster. So let's see what happens
Going on
here.
too many scoring droughts for the Maroons right here. Carson Fraley left alone at the top of the key. Blankenship can't seem to get anything going defensively. Carson thought about the 3, lost the ball out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Maroons.
I'll tell you one thing that hurts us a bunch here, Brendan, and a lot of fans don't see it. Carson is not at about 40%, and now he's having to play every one of these minutes with Ethan Ottawine out.
That's tough, man. It's really tough. It's a tough ask.
Get it in.
Woldridge gets it into Carson Fraley. He's going to put it on the floor. Kicks it out to a Jackson Perry turnover. Here comes Mercer County to the hoop. Met with contact, and they're going to go to the line and shoot free throws.
Well, Maroons are definitely struggling here for air, Brandon Forster. They have scored 8 points in the last, 13 minutes?
Yeah, everything is coming really hard offensively for the Maroons right here, and where it looks like we're forcing things now. That's Caleb Murray with the first free throw attempt. It's good. That extends the Mercer County lead. Got to be feeling good about themselves.
You don't realize how big it is to lose one of your important contributors like Ethan Ottawine, but man, you're seeing the difference right now not having that extra body on the bench. All of a sudden, the Maroons are down 9. So 13-0 run by Mercer, which you cannot allow to have happen as a veteran team from up 4 to down 9.
Blankenship calls the offense. Woldridge has the ball back to Anderson. Gets it to Cook. Cook thought about the 3. Down low to Carson Fraley. Carson Fraley's going to go inside on John Lincoln Perry. He can't get the roll as he hits the deck. Rebound comes to Tatum. Tatum throws it up to Murray. Murray's going to dribble it up for Mercer County. Hands it off to Ellis, who dunks it. And that might do it.
Full timeout, Pulaski. This place is electric. 37-26 Mercer. And I don't know how they're going to recover.
Let us show you the strength that comes by making every moment count. We're here to help. Hospice of Lake Cumberland.
We are back and a little flustered here. Mercer County playing probably the best basketball they played all season in the last 2 quarters. And now they are on officially a 15-0 run. Pulaski has no answers. Carson Fraley has missed his last 5 attempts from in close. And Maroons are uncharacteristically rattled here to be the veteran team in the tournament. And they're sort of looking within to see who is going to step up. And Brandon, unless we can get some offense going on and get some stops on this end, man, I tell you, I worry if we're down 11 going to the fourth quarter.
Oh, absolutely, especially right now where nothing is coming easily on the offensive side for the Maroons. Nothing is coming in the flow of our offense, where Woldridge and Cook is kind of went away offensively. Everything is going through Carson, and Carson, like you said, is playing some extra minutes tonight where he's not had to do that usually, and that's it's playing to be a huge factor right here.
Down 11, here we go with the ball. What did Coach Fraley draw up out of the timeout? We have to have a score. We're bleeding.
Blankenship drives right, goes in on some defenders.
There we go. Get big man on his third one. Is it on 24 or no? I bet they call it on 10. Called it on 10 instead of 24.
Wow. Will Blankenship goes to the line to end a offensive drought here that we are seeing by the Maroons. Blankenship's free throw is good.
Okay, we know now it's one trip at a time, Brendan, so it's important Will knocks down every free throw here when you're down double digits.
That's exactly right, James. Play it one possession at a time. Don't worry about the score. As Blankenship connects on the second, here is the trap.
They break her.
Mercer County is breaking that defensive trap. That's Fraley's third.
Carson fouled him like 2 times before the third foul was called. So
probably not the guy that you want out there, Fraley, on 2 bad knees to try to get in front of the basketball.
His lateral movement is not going to be that good. So
we're trying to speed him up and just can't keep up with him. Here's Tatum. Tatum's going to bring it up for Mercer County. Hands off to John Lincoln Perry. To Jackson Perry. Jackson Perry looking down low for Ellis. It's tipped out of bounds almost. That was saved by Woldridge probably when he didn't need to save it. Right open underneath the basket to Mercer County.
Every roll, every bounce.
Big basket by Caleb Murray right there. Carson Fraley's going to call the offense. 1 minute 30 left to go here in this third quarter. It's been all Mercer County. Woldridge drives left to the basket. Can't finish the lay-in as he's met by contact and going to go to the line.
But, you know, we're doing exactly sort of what we need to do here, Brian, if you talk about it, because if you stop the clock from ticking away on you, it's your best friend now, because now it's stopped and you get free points at the free throw line as long as you knock them down.
Woldridge has the size advantage there. He's got to go in and finish that layup right there hard. He hits his first free throw.
Okay, we're going to have to get that third foul on Ellis here sometime soon if we're going to get back in this ball game.
Woldridge, second is good.
Okay, 9-point game again, but we're pressing, so he brings Carson out of the press to bring in Foster. So let's see what a difference it makes. Oh, there's Foster
away by
already.
Foster Fraley.
Wow.
He gets it down low to Woldridge and throws it away.
Jay Hoodie's got a seal right there. Take a charge.
Trevor Ellis with the basketball.
Yes, sir! Zach Anderson. Way to set up, baby. Got the big man his third foul.
That's a big charge by Zach Anderson. Minute 19, still in the third quarter.
Now let's try to get his fourth.
Down 9.
I would feed Zach Anderson right here.
Probably.
If you can get his fourth foul in the third quarter, it would be huge.
Ellis now guarding Fraley. Anderson guarded by Jackson Perry. Blankenship. He drives left into the lane. Stops. Goes in. Over 2 defenders. Puts it up and in.
All right, down to 7, fans. Starting a little run right here. 39-32.
Blankenship has 10. Ball's tipped.
Oh, he had walk. Yes, sir. Travel.
Sped up.
Number 20 was not comfortable with the ball right there, Brandon. So all of a sudden, coach is way out here.
Coach is demanding something right here from the stripes, I think, unless he's talking to his players. Coach Atkins trying to get his team to kind of get back into their pace of play.
Too late. We got the ball.
Blankenship brings it up. Finds Woldridge. Back to Fraley. Fraley finds Blankenship. Got a hot hand right here. Blankenship to Cook for 3. Oh, it looked like it was going to go in off the front of the rim and out. And here comes number 10, Murray. Finds Tatum. Tatum, guarded by Cook. Drives left. Nothing there. 39-32. Maroons trying to scrap back into this. Tatum takes the screen, almost waves it off from Ellis, gets into the lane, finds Jackson Perry for 3. Off the rim, tipped by Ellis, can't get it to go. Rebound Cook.
All right.
He throws it up.
39-32. Dodged the bullet there. Maroons down 7 with the momentum heading to the fourth period.
12th Region Sports is a social media sports coverage company that promotes all 12th Region high school athletes. Our goal is to promote and highlight our athletes in a positive way and to acknowledge all their achievements. Here at 12th Sports, we believe in kids first. We believe in building strong relationships with coaches, players, and schools to promote all their programs in a positive light. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Just search for 12th Region Sports Network. At 12th Region Sports, we try to keep it cool, fun, and credible as we try to change the way high school sports is covered. Thank you guys for all your support.
Back on the air, Brandon Forster, 39-32. My main man, Danny Butt, the legend, state tournament qualifier, has said Maroons need to get a kill or two and convert on our business, and our bunnies kill is 3 consecutive stops. So, yeah, I agree with you. So we got to pick it up here, and pressure bothered them a little bit there. So, but putting Foster in, Foster had a huge steal, but unfortunately we gave you right back up.
Does Danny Butt got 5 fouls and eligibility he could get right now? Because I'd like to use his ball handling right now in this game and try to get us back. Danny Butt, you can make that happen.
I've seen Danny Butt foul out of a few games.
Yeah,
he's been known to use all of his fouls in the game.
Yeah, he was a great one. Here's Tatum playing it in, guarded by Blankenship to start this fourth quarter. 7 minutes, 50 seconds counting down. It's Mercer County up 7. Wide open John Lincoln Perry. That might have been a 2. His foot was on the line. They're going to call it a 3. 10-point lead.
Lead right back up to 10. Nice set by Mercer County coach to come out of that.
Blankenship with the dribble drive handoff from Foster Fraley. He's got it. Blankenship met by a 2-3 zone. He's going to put it up. It rims out. And that is Murray, Caleb Murray with the rebound for Mercer County. He gets it to Tatum, who's met with a trap in the backcourt.
Yeah, there we go, airmail.
Little too high for his big man.
Well, Foster's put in some really good minutes. I almost would like to see Foster and Carson in there at the same time with Zach Anderson, but I guess we need another three-point shooter out there.
Checking into the game right now is Carson Fraley. Zach Anderson now touching the ball. First time in a while. Finds Woldridge wide open.
Oh, blew the bunny.
Spin and dropping.
Oh, my gosh.
Just not there. Man, that's when you know things are just not going your way.
Oh, yes. What a back tip by Zach Anderson. Wow, Zach saved us right there.
Down 10.
Yeah, what a great set, and Jay Hoodie just blew one for us. But, hey, I'm never giving up on the Maroons. 6:50 to go, legendary coach.
We've left 5 points on the floor there, James. That would look really nice right now. Here is Carson Fraley. He's going to drive into the zone, kicks it out to Woldridge for 3.
Yes, sir. Make up for it, Jay Hoodie. Down 7. Mercer's coach is so mad at that corner 3 right now. 42-35. You get
Down
another stop
7.
right here, and
Clock
it's going to get interesting.
Tatum met with a full court pressure. Almost thrown away by Cook. John Lincoln Perry picks it up, goes the length of the court.
Charge!
They're waiting for it to drop, and they get the basket.
That's not a charge?
They didn't call it. They called it on the floor.
Yes, sir! Good call, baby. Good call.
Wow.
Zach Anderson can play ball. Mercer County fans are incensed. Pulaski County fans are beside themselves.
Wow, I thought at first they called it on the floor, which that was a big turnaround. Woldridge back to Carson Fraley. Fraley back to Blankenship off the curl. Blankenship now dribbles on the wing. Thought about a 3 right there. Gets it down to Zach Anderson.
Yes, sir. 5-point game. This place is erupting. 42-37. Hang on, Maroon fans, because the comeback is officially on.
5 minutes and 40 seconds. Every possession now really counts. Ellis in the front court catches it and gets it over to Caleb Murray. Murray gets it to Tatum. Maroons are gassed right now.
Brandon, one more stop right here and a score, and all of a sudden you have got some emotions that are going to swell up in these kids.
Ellis catches it, gets it back to Tatum. They're icing the clock. 5 minutes, 20 seconds. Mercer County with the lead. John Lincoln Perry guarded by Cook.
Timeout,
Mercer County.
We will stay here the entirety of the fourth quarter. So Brandon Forster, good little run here by the Maroons, but they need another stop here because you need to get it to be one possession so the nerves can really start creeping up.
Yeah, especially those little bunnies that we missed right underneath the basket. They would look really nice right now. But hey, you find yourself still in it. You're down 5. Really, you want to get into what you want to do, but know that the clock is your friend right here, but you also, you're down if you're the Maroons. So we got to find the ball in our hot hand, make smart decisions, take care of the basketball, and let's rebound it on the opposite end.
I know Sheila Elmore is watching from home. She said her picture was frozen on her screen, so she's a little nervous, but it's all right now. So temporary
Sheila
glitch.
Elmore, I'm nervous too. So
5-14, man, you could cut the tension with a knife right here. So Maroons are creeping in, but playing more like themselves this quarter. But the second and third quarter were very uncharacteristic of what the Maroons have looked like all season.
The second game's crowd has made their way in, and that could play a factor as the gym is really full, and all the fans that are quote-unquote neutral, they're rooting for Mercer County right now. So it's no longer a home court advantage in here.
I've got to say the Pulaski band is the best band here. Go Pulaski County.
Yeah.
So they had it rocking over there.
One thing we know for sure is that fight song there. Thrown to the backcourt to Tatum. Tatum's going to be guarded by Blankenship right now. Woolridge guarding Murray. John Lincoln Perry. Anderson steals the ball, gets it to Carson Fraley, lays it off the glass, and it rolls
we
in.
go. We got a ball game. 42-39, and once again, Zach Anderson is the catalyst of the defense.
42-39. Down 3 are the Maroons.
Another stop and another score.
Another trap, getting the ball out of the hands of Tatum into Murray, who gets into the wing.
Oh, almost a steal. Get down. Grab it. Oh, wow. Okay, good hustle.
And they're going to call reaching in.
Zach.
That's his third.
Boy, we almost had another stop right there where it got scary right here.
This press right now has played everything. Ellis has the ball.
No, he's straight up. What do you want him to do? Wow.
Met with some contact. Anderson's fourth. That's big. He's got to stay in the game, though. I mean, at this point, Ellis, man, he is a prize
Zach's
to have.
defense is something that you cannot be without. He's already drawn 2 charges tonight and got that huge steal right there. So, boy,
First free throw is up. It's no good.
Another miss right here and a rebound and a score, Brandon Forster, and all of a sudden, we're going to have one of these electric finishes here in PC Gym. Missed it. Almost
right
airballed
into the hands of Zach Anderson.
One of the best rebounders in the 12th region.
Off the front of the rim.
Here we go, baby.
Carson Fraley dribbles it up to Blankenship. Blankenship back to Fraley, back to Blankenship.
Deep.
He's going to let it go for 3.
Splash it up! Heck yes! Tie ball game, 42-42. Maroons on a 9-0 run, and Mercer County a little rattled right now. Triple team underneath.
Up to John Lincoln Perry, back to, Jackson Perry to John Lincoln Perry.
Wow, you get another stop right here, and you get the Maroon to
Mercer
lead.
County fans, I'm so sorry. It's where John Lincoln Perry switched his jersey, and it's throwing me off. I do apologize. Here's Tatum. Back to Ellis. He's going to let it go for 3.
Yes,
Rebound
exactly what we needed. Maroons, 42-42. Fans, can you believe this? Gavin was begging for the ball.
3:45. Blankenship to Zach Anderson.
Just need a score.
Anderson looking, and there's a foul away from the basketball. They're going to call it on, looks like maybe Murray. Jackson Perry.
3:38 left to go in a 42-42 ball game.
Curl back into Carson Fraley.
And got it! Carson Fraley with the slip screen, and your Maroons are up 44-42.
That out-of-bounds play was nice by the Maroons.
One more stop right here, Brandon, and it's going to be tough. Oh, on
We're
wheel.
going to call Blankenship on that. So it looked like he kind of pushed off.
Hey, you got to fight through everything. Will is dead
Everybody's
tired
fighting
here.
right now.
Yes.
Everybody's got a lot of miles on these legs.
Is on the line right here. Whoa.
44-42 Maroons.
You know they want to go inside to Ellis. Have to.
Jackson Perry.
Moving screen.
Fix it out to John Lincoln Perry. He directs traffic, guarded by Cook. He's going to go in. Thought about pulling up. Gets it over to Caleb Murray, back to Tatum. And we got a call.
Something called ink pen from the coach.
Pen
went out
from
on
the coach. Threw
Yes,
out onto the
I
court.
don't think I've ever seen that before.
I've not seen that either. Stoppage of play.
3:04 left, so our third stoppage of play.
Don't know
in this
how many
game so
ink
far.
pens you use on dry erase boards these days, James.
But it looks like an ink pen from here.
Could have been direct. It was a big
Zach
barrel.
come and stole the ball. What a defensive player. I'm telling Number 4 is the best defensive player in this region. Okay,
Blankenship dribbles it out.
Good possession here, Maroons. Wow, what a change of fortune in this fourth quarter.
This is crazy, James. This is absolutely nuts. Big turn of events right here. Mercer County up 11, similar to where we were up 11 in the first quarter.
Be careful with it, Will.
Blankenship drives in, kicks it out to Wooldridge for 3.
Has brought this place to his knees. 47-42, Pulaski. Another stop right here, and it's going to look good.
Wow, he held it for a little while and almost hesitated.
Jay Hoodie, baby.
Let it go.
Timeout, Mercer County. Brendan Forster, let's hear it. No Murray's up clapping here to the side.
I don't know, man.
What a fourth quarter.
I'm going to call him Jay Hoodie now.
Wow. Fans, if you are a Maroon fan, you are ecstatic. If Mercer, you are distraught with how the last 5 minutes of this game has went. But you see all the heart in the world right here. And Pulaski, Zach Anderson, I keep saying this, is the best defensive player in the 12th region, and you can't change my mind.
He's changed some things defensively here in the second half. Definitely changed the way that Mercer County was dominating the glass in that second and third quarter. Man, that third quarter was huge for Mercer County. So this was a big punch in the mouth that Pulaski took to withstand it and come back. Valiant effort.
Everybody knew that they wanted to go to Noah. So what does Zach Anderson do? He spots it. When he sees the pass come, he slides underneath and steals the pass. Leaves his man to go make the steal.
2 times.
And I'm telling you, those 2 charges he's taken so far, I mean, that's why this game was such a difference maker with him setting out ever since about 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. So Brandon, essentially, he's fresh because he rested 14 minutes of game time.
Another man that's been really calm and cool and collected during all this is Carson Fraley. Didn't lose his cool, didn't change what he was doing, just stayed within what he was doing.
That's your coach out on the floor. So when you've got 4 Fraleys coaching you, 3 on the sideline and 1 on the court, I mean, I like our chances.
Such a big,
one more stop right here, and this place is going to come unglued. So, what are we going to do here, guys? Battle up.
Jackson back to Ellis. Ellis as the ball goes around.
Yes, sir. Run it out. Big man tried to go behind his back, and that was a mistake at the top of the key. Okay, 5-point lead. Maroons going to milk it.
You just want to
154.
Don't want to step over that half-court line.
Whoa, guys.
Blankenship.
Left-handed, up 7, 49-42, Maroons.
That move was so
this
stupid.
This is one of the most fun
Murray,
quarters.
that was so stupid what he did right there. That was such a nice crossover.
Will Blankenship
by Will Blankenship. Man alive.
Miss, rebound, get it, Cook.
Got it.
Go get it, baby.
Gets it to Carson Fraley. Let him keep it. Carson Fraley, man. Playing on 2 bad knees like a old man from the YMCA. Getting it done, man.
Wow. I'm not going to lie. If I didn't say I was supremely nervous, down 11 in the fourth quarter, and your Maroons have went on a run of epic proportions.
Will Blankenship with that crossover, so sick, man. I mean, my goodness, let him strap it up and play for me any day. Carson Fraley with the inbounds. He's guarded by John Lincoln Perry. Dribbles it, he keeps it, that's smart, gets it to Zach Anderson, finds Jay Wooldridge Hoodie. Jay Wooldridge Hoodie, I don't know that's his name.
What great coaching, man.
Smart to keep it out. You got the lead, they got to play from behind here. Looking to foul Blankenship.
There we go.
Smart.
Hey, you guys don't want to foul number 24. I'll go ahead and let you in on that little note right here. There's no secret. You better be picking somebody else besides 24.
How smart was it right there to get the ball and keep that in your best player's hands?
Well, that was just foul 4. That's foul 4.
Oh, okay.
We need one more. So now you can guarantee it's going to 24. He'll be the one in the backcourt. Timeout, Coach Fraley.
By Coach Fraley. Smart.
Brandon Forster. You mean we actually get to do a broadcast like this at a regional tournament?
Man, let's keep it rolling. We're on a streak, but I mean, can you imagine? James, I'm going to have to go back and rewatch all of this because this is kind of phenomenal on both teams. Mercer County offensively, what they were able to do, and of
Try
course,
to look at Coach Benny Blanton here. Get his contact.
Oh, yeah,
he's
Coach
on the corner.
Benny, yeah,
so
he's here from Rock
double
Castle.
5s.
Of course, he's laid his imprint and impact on these young people for the Maroons too. Benny
He's absolutely part of the
solid.
reason that we're successful this year is because of Benny Blanton. So, fans, I don't know know what to say, but if you're a Maroon fan, you're ecstatic. You're probably going to watch this game over and over. I would say every one of our basketball boys go back and watch this. But, you know, I'll go back to recap a few things. Foster Fraley's minutes in that first half were huge. And the defense he played, he doesn't get enough credit for that. But then Zach Anderson and all the guys coming up for defense, Gavin Cook's getting it done. And, man, what a quarter, what a closing statement for Pulaski.
One thing we've been doing is overplaying on the defense. We don't want to foul the three-point shooters here, James, and bail Mercer County out here. Here's the inbounds play.
Foul.
And that's Blankenship.
Yeah,
met with a lot.
Man. Will come up and looked at him. Yeah, Will normally doesn't get fired up over too much.
No, he doesn't. Caleb Murray had something to hear from the senior 24 there. And I've never seen Blankenship do that. But hey, Kenny G talked about this at halftime. It's been real chippy with both teams. A lot of talking.
Splash. The number one free throw shooter in the 12th region. We got the best free throw shooter and the best defensive player on the same team and an extra coach on the floor.
Will's got 16.
Jay Hoodie's 2 threes in the fourth quarter, Brandon Forster. I've got to give Jay Hoodie some street cred.
Back outside. That's a long 2. Back out to John Lincoln Perry again, who drives in, lays it up. He almost had it rim out. A lot of time on the clock. All the way up to Jay Woldridge.
He's not going to take it. Smart. I think I would almost took it then. I think I would have took about 3 seconds off and trotted in.
It seems like this is the longest 40-something seconds that there's been in basketball.
Well, you know, we've still got to make some free throws. So, I mean, there's still an open door. But Jay Hoodie's played such a good fourth quarter. I can't imagine him
missing hit your free throws.
2 free throws. Okay, good music at Mercer County Band on the missed free throw. A little kudos on that one.
They're still in it. They can come down and hit a quick 3 here.
Missed them both.
Man, that's not good. 6, up 7. Caleb Murray to the basket.
Up 5.
And he's the one you definitely want to foul.
Fans may not notice this, but you talk about basketball IQ. Did you see Zach Anderson take about 4 more seconds off the clock by throwing it to the referee, so the referee had to throw it back? That is basketball IQ at its finest. I mean, you may not notice
I didn't know the clock still ran.
Yeah, it still ran after made baskets.
Wow.
So,
well, listen, you got to hit your free throws. This game's not over.
Short. Air ball. Wow. Okay. We may be real excited here, but if we're going to miss every free throw down the stretch, fans,
it'd be an utter and total collapse here for the Maroons if they don't get it together.
There we go. Start that clock.
Tatum finds John Lincoln Perry in the corner for 3. Rebound.
Huge. Now it's going to be game. Yes, sir, Gavin Cook. Way to go get that big rebound, baby. Man, I love every one of these guys on this court right here, man. You talk about a heart the size of California. That's all of our boys.
Student section has showed up tonight now after all those extracurriculars.
Nice student section, even though all our players were gone playing sports, but black and a theme and standing up.
Alex Robinson and Nate Unthank, who called the game with us, is there.
Splash. Gavin Cook. You know what? I'm going to go for my fan of the game, Brock Green. What do you think?
I'll go with that. Brock seems pretty solid. He's been here consistently.
He's up front. He's leading. The hands are up. The silly fingers. And splash. Up 8.
Gavin Cook's got 7. 3 in the corner.
Bye, Mercer. See you later.
Back to Jackson. John Lincoln Perry for 3. Tatum gets the rebound off the glass.
And that's going to be ball game. 54-48. Brandon, quick breakdown of the game. I know you can't hear me, but we got the National Guard player of the game coming up. Any thoughts on who that may be for you?
I'm going to say it's Will Blankenship. Blankenship's ending the game with 17. That's my guess. But you know what? I could say you could give it to Zach Anderson because his defense in the second half seemed to make the difference.
I would go with either one of those two. Offense and defense, both of those were huge. I can't fault either one of them. I'd like to split the trophy in half and give it to both of them.
Oh, absolutely. Well, now Pulaski County lives another day. Who will they play? The second matchup is going to be the Jumpers and the Warriors of Danville Christian.
Brandon, I'm sort of glad you and I get a little bit of break in the next game because the Vans will be on this side and you'll and I can actually maybe get the little hearing back because it's louder than them on the far side. So 54-48, the Maroons advance to the championship game. And look here, the player of the game is Carson Fraley. Wow. Battling through there. Yes, sir.
Carson Fraley ends with
Great
13
job, Carson
points
Fraley.
in this game.
Okay, fans, let Brandon Forster break it down for you, and we're about ready to go off the air so we can get ready to regroup for game number 2. Brandon, final stats for our boys. He's throwing them up as we're talking.
I got Carson Fraley ending the game with 13. Zach Anderson ends the game with 5. Blankenship ends with 17 points, leading all scorers. Foster Fraley with the big three-pointer in that first half. Gavin Cook ends with 7. And Wooldridge has 10 to lead all the scorers for Pulaski County.
You know what I'm impressed at? Jay Hoodie blew the bunny, and you said it doesn't look like it's going to be our night, if you remember, when he missed the layup.
Yeah.
And then the kid comes back and hits 2 absolutely huge threes in that fourth quarter. So you talk about the heart. Jay Hoodie, my hat's off to you, too, because I've got to give it to every player out on the court.
There was 5 points he left there. That little layup that he put up that rimmed out, and his 3 that rimmed out. There's 5 points where I was like, man, we could really use those, but ends up being the defector right there. Kind of eliminated.
Fans, we're going off the air so we can come back for Somerset and DCA. Stay tuned for game number 2 of the regional semifinal. You don't want to miss the Briar Jumpers against the Danville Christian Academy.